Today in the Forge, we'll be crafting the strongest armor ever in the Forge. We're going to be crafting the Seerfill only armor set. And this is one of the hardest challenges I've ever done in the Forge because this ore is a relic rarity. The ore is literally a 1 out of 50,000. So this is going to be the hardest armor set that I've ever crafted inside the Forge history. The real question is, will we complete this challenge or will we fail and waste all of our ores? This ore looks, yo. Why does it look like that? It looks a little weird, bro. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So as you can see, it's a brand new day. And as you guys know, we crafted a gargantuan only weapon in our last video. This weapon's like so insane. So this weapon, I don't think we can make a better weapon than this in the Forge. It literally does 500 damage a hit. And it's made out of 100% gargantuan, which if you guys don't know, that's a 25 times multiplier. But in today's video, we're going to make the most overpowered armor set. As you can see in our stats, we have 67 Seerfill. And this thing has a 15 times multiplier. So this might be the world's strongest armor inside the Forge. And it says the sun shard stone that radiates steady heat. Mining it feels like standing too close to daylight. All right, so this ore has a lot of lore behind it that relates to it being like the sun or being hot. Hopefully it matches this gargantuan weapon, because in today's video we have a few tasks that we have to complete. First, we need to craft the armor set, then we're going to craft some weapons, and then at the end of this video, after we defeat every single enemy in this game, we're then going to fight the final boss. And we're going to find out how strong this armor can hold up against the final boss of the Forge. And guys, there's actually something crazy. When you kill the final boss in this game, he can actually give you a rune that has 2 enchantments on the pickaxe. Here, I'm gonna see if it's on the pickaxe currently right now. There we go. We have the miner shard 2. So the miner, usually when you get a miner shard, it's a miner shard 1, but now we have 2 miner shard 2s. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what the heck this does. All right, so here we go. So we are on the pickaxe and we have 2 miner shard 2s. This one does 10% overall luck increase and has a 9% yield. Oh my God. So this pickaxe has basically 6 additional traits. This miner shard 2 does mining power and then swift mining, 8 times faster swinging. Then this one does 12 extra mining damage. So as you can see, overall this pickaxe has 20% additional luck, 8% faster mining, 27 more damage, and then 9% yield. This might be the world's most overpowered pickaxe. So every time you kill the boss, you can actually get a miner shard 2 in this game. But that's enough yapping. It's time for us to use the Seerfill to craft the most insane armor set ever. All right, guys. So the best formula for us to do for the Seerfill armor, so we're going to mix the Seerfill. It has a 15 times multiplier, so we don't want to mix too many things with it, because if we do like Mossarite, it's going to lower the value so much. So the best ore for us to use is actually the etherealite, which we have 88 etherealite. And with this combination of these 2 ores, it doesn't drop the multiplier by that much. We still have a 13 times multiplier, guys. So the first item that we're going to go for is the heavy helmet. I'm going to do a heavy helmet for 42%. And then a heavy leggings for 39%. And with this setup right here, I'm really hoping that we can actually get the leggings, because the leggings are obviously harder to get in this game. So I'm gonna do a 42 and then 39%. Let's go. All right, hopefully we get like, oh my God, look at the way this ore looks, yo. Oh my God, it's glowing. Yo, oh my God, look at that. Yo, this is the craziest armor set in the game. Oh my God. Oh my days, bro. All right, come on. Boom. Yo, look how it looks, bro. It looks freaking horrific, bro. Yo, you see this pop up in your window at night, bro? You're literally like, yeah, it's GG's for you, bro. It's over. You can't call it for help from no one, bro. Like, it's GG's. Just start running. But we got the wolf helmet, 100% masterwork, 54% Seerfill, etherealite 46%, and then we have 659 defense on a helmet. Oh my gosh. And it has a relic rarity. This is the most insane helmet that I've ever crafted in the Forge history. Guys, hopefully we can get a full set of wolf armor. That'll be so cool. But as y'all can see, it has 35% extra vitality. Dang, this thing looks cool. Oh my God. It matches the gargantuan sword. Yo, this is insane. All right, guys, but that's only the helmet. We have to craft the leggings now. All right, so let's go leggings. Boom. Let's go 20 Seerfill. Let's go like 11. Let's just see if this is a good formula real quick. All right, this formula is pretty good, but I want to save some of the Seerfill, so we're going to add more etherealite. All right, so we have a 49% chance for the leggings. All right, I think what we should do, what will be smarter, if we actually go for chest plate and then have leggings as like the second best. All right, yeah, this is a good formula. So we have a 42% chance for heavy leggings and then 37% chance for heavy chest piece. And we have a 13.42 multiplier. Yo, look at the ore pot. It looks kind of crazy, bro. All right, let's go. All right, hopefully we get the leggings. And no, there's no way. It was only a 13% chance for us to get this. And we got a helmet again, bro. Are you serious? Yo, what if it has higher defense stat, though? If it has more defense stat, that would actually be kind of crazy. All right, come on. Here we go. And there we go, guys. We got duplicate wolf helmets. Kind of crazy. Oasis Seraphol. Oh my gosh. Wait, didn't we use like 20 Seraphol right there? I think it does have better stats. It has 671 defense this time. Okay, we have 33 Seraphol left. Oh my god, bro. That wasted so much of our materials, bro. We might have to mix other ores. We actually might have to mix other ores so we could save some of our Seraphol. All right, so maybe we do Void Star. What's the next best ore? All right, I'm gonna have to go into the index real quick. We gotta find an ore that won't destroy the value too much. So Void Star has a 10%, no, a 10 times multiplier. If we use Eyesight, it has a 10.5 times multiplier. So it won't drop the multiplier too much, but yeah. Okay, let's do 8, let's do 7, let's do a few Eyesight, and then let's do some Void Stars. All right, this drops the multiplier a lot, guys, but we have to compromise, bro. All right, here we go, guys. Okay, so we have a 11 times multiplier, but we have all these other resources inside this armor set right now. All right, let's go ahead and craft it. Let's make sure the formula looks good. We have 10 Seraphol, 9 Ethereal Light, 7 Eyesight, 7 Void Stars. Let's go. All right, come on. Those look like leggings. Dark Knight. Oh my gosh, Dark Knight's W. Okay, it's not Wolf, but it's Dark Knight. Okay, still a W. All right, hopefully the defense stat isn't cooked too much. All right, here we go. Come on, all perfects. We have good aim right now. All perfects. And this is the last one. Bro, these leggings look insane, bro. They actually look so cool. I like the fact that they're all like radiating and glowing like this. All right, and there we go. We have 100% masterwork, 522 defense. So it did drop the defense a lot, but at least we're gonna have a full armor set by the end of today's video. That's the most important thing. Let's do 10, 9, 9, and let's do 9 on this again. All right, we might have to add one more Seraphol. One more, can we add one more? Okay, let's do one more of everything. All right, we have a 77% chance for a heavy chest plate. There's absolutely no way we don't get a chest plate right now. Why does it look like that? It looks a little weird, bro. Oh my god. Bro, this literally might have less defense than everything that we've crafted so far, just because it's night version. Guys, as you guys know, the night version is the worst version for your defense stat. It drops your defense stat by so much, but at least we made it. At least we got chest plate. Now, guys, we need to add runes and enhance this armor set, guys. I really wonder how much defense can we have by the end of this full complete armor set being made. This is definitely the strongest armor set that we have in the game so far. And we have 381. Oh my god, that sucks. That's really bad, bro. Oh my, that's so bad. I don't think you guys realize how bad that is, bro. All right, here we go. Okay, we equipped it at all. The second helmet that we made has 671 defense. The first one has 659. Okay, we're going to equip this. All right, and there we go. This is the full complete set of the Seraphol armor. Look at how it looks, bro. Oh my god. Yo, it looks kind of scary, guys. And guys, we also have the gargantuan weapon that matches with it. But guys, later in this video, we're going to craft a heavy Seraphol weapon. I just want to see how overpowered it can get. But let's get to enhancing, guys. Bro, I wish we didn't get duplicate helmets. If we didn't get duplicate helmets, this armor set could have been even crazier, because we wasted so much materials with the duplicate helmet. All right, there we go. We have the 2 rune slots. Okay, now we're going to get 2 rune slots on the leggings. So let's go. We got 2 rune slots on the leggings now. Now we got to go for the 2 rune slots on this chest piece. This chest piece is very bad, bro. I wish we could have got a better chest piece. Like, bro, all we got is like, what, 300 defense as the base stat? You know how bad that is, guys? That's really bad. If y'all want me to do this again and craft an even better set of armor, all we need to do is craft a better like chest piece and maybe a better leggings. We go for like all wolf set. But let's go ahead and add the runes onto here, and let's see how much stats we can get on these. We're definitely gonna need some swiftness runes. All right, guys, so we're gonna add a bunch of swiftness runes because, yo, I like running fast in this game. All right, now we got the chest piece. We're gonna add vitality, and then we're going to add a swiftness rune. All right, we have a 9% swiftness rune, and we have a 10% one. That's kind of a no-brainer, but we're going to do the 10% one. But now, as y'all can see, this is the final transformation. This armor set looks crazy, bro. Oh my gosh. But now, guys, let's go ahead and craft the Seraphol weapon. I don't know what resources should we put for the Seraphol weapon, guys. Like, I actually don't know. All right, we're going to use all 12 of the Seraphol. All right, so we have a 15 times multiplier. Should we craft? Hold on, we can go for an axe. Axe would not be bad. Axe actually would be kind of cool. Actually, Let's go break a few like crystals. Let's see if we can go find some more Seraphol. That would allow us to make an even better weapon than what we can make right now, guys. So we're gonna go to the mines and we're gonna go hunting for some more Seraphol. But anyways, let's go ahead and switch our race. Let's go angel race. All right, it makes the armor look a little bit taller. It makes us look a little bit better. And we're also gonna have more higher luck stat for breaking these floating crystals. But anyways, oh my gosh, I forgot how OP this sword was. This sword is insane. Oh, let's go. All right, is there any floating crystals around here? I'm not seeing a single one. There we go. Okay, let's not fight those guys right now. Let's see if we can find Seraphol first try. First try. Okay, let's pop a mining potion real quick. All right, guys, I'm just gonna do 5 minutes of mining, and I'm gonna see how much Seraphol we can additionally add. If we can add more, that'd be really good, because the more the better for the weapon that we create. All right, guys, this is the first item. We got the Void Star. Okay, Void Star right here. I don't see any other ore in there though. Okay, we got 2 Void Stars. All right, guys, so the Seraphol can actually be found inside these large ice crystals. So currently we're breaking a large ice crystal because, bro, these things break so fast. And it looks like we got a bunch of Velshire inside of it. That kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. And guys, look at this. The index on this account is finally complete. It took so long to get Heavenite. For some reason, we were able to get like 8 Gargantuan before we got 1 Heavenite on this account, guys, which is pretty insane. All right, is there anything good inside here? There's only Velshire and there's nothing else. That kind of sucks. All right, we did not find a Seraphol, but we found a, what ore is that? Okay, it seems like none of these ores are good right now, bro. We only have 1 more minute left of mining. Guys, we need to craft the best Seraphol weapon ever, guys. This Seraphol weapon better be so good. Imagine if we can get a Seraphol Excalibur. I think we might go for a Seraphol Excalibur. You know how crazy that'll look? It'll look insane. Oh my god, we just keep getting Velshire. But anyways, guys, all right, I think it's time. What is, okay, that was nothing good. But anyways, let's go. It's time to forge. Let's go forge this final Seraphol weapon, guys. Even though we weren't able to get enough ores, we can add other ores to make the weapon still strong. So it's going to lower the multiplier a little bit, but we're still good. Oh my god, we almost used Gargantuan. All right, so let's do all the Seraphol left. Okay, we could do some Eyesight. Eyesight is a really good multiplier, so we're going to do that. And we're also going to, is Crimsonite. It drops the value a lot, but it's not that bad. I forgot if Void Star was good for weapons. Wait, what's better, Void Star or Malachite? Okay, I think Void Star is a little bit better, but oh my god, Heavenite is right there. All right, guys, we're going to do this transformation right here, this little recipe right here. We have 12 Seraphol, 8 Eyesight, 7 Crimsonite, 8 Void Star, 12 Seraphol. What if we take out like a full thing? Okay, that did not change the value too much. What about this? What about this? Okay, it just doesn't change the value at all. It's not even like, dang it. Okay, let's do more Eyesight. What about Snow White? I love Snow White. It's one of my favorite passive abilities in this game. All right, we're gonna switch up the formula a little bit. All right, so this time we have oh, that multiplier is actually kind of low, guys. We might have to take out the Snow White, guys. The Snow White makes the multiplier so low. It doesn't even make sense. All right, we have a 51% chance to get a Colossal Sword, guys. I'm willing to take these chances. Let's go for it. It has an 11.68 multiplier, 12 Seraphol, 11 Eyesight, 3 Snow White, 5 Crimsonite. Let's go. Let's see what we get. Oh, snap. It looks like a big boy. Oh my god, we got an axe. This thing looks pretty cool, though. What the heck? I don't know why. In games, I don't like using axes. Like, I feel like axes look so weird. But this axe looks pretty cool. And, yo, this is gonna look like, I forgot his name. That guy from 7 Deadly Sins, the sun guy. All right, but anyways, oh, this thing looks kind of cool. What the heck? It low-key matches the wolf armor that we made too. All right, and there we go. We have the greater battle axe. It has 480.87 damage per hit, 1 second attack speed. This thing's pretty insane. What the heck? Hey, this axe is actually kind of OP. Wait, let's equip it real quick. This is better than our Gargantuan weapon though. I don't know. All right, we have a 7 additional lethality and then ice freezing ability for 25%. All right, let's go ahead and enhance this thing and let's just see how overpowered it can become. All right, there we go. Okay, all of the enhancements are done. Now, guys, we need to look, and guys, ultimately our armor set overall, the helmet has 872 defense, the leggings have 678, and the chest piece has 496, and then the weapon has 523. So overall, this set of armor actually got very, very overpowered. Insanely overpowered, guys. So what should we add? Should we add, I want to add attack speed. Let's do lifesteal and attack speed. Wait, did I just see a Frostspec 2 rune? Did I read that correct? We have a Frostspec 2. What the heck? All right, freeze enemies for 3 seconds, 27% chance to hit. Wait, What? 52% chance to freeze enemies. Yo. Oh my god, we're gonna use that. That thing sounds insane. All right, but oh my god. Yo, this thing looks so crazy. Well, I've never used the axe before. How? Oh, that's actually kind of fire. What the heck? But anyways, guys, it's time to go fight the strongest enemies in the game. After I use this axe on the next few enemies, I'm gonna decide if I want to use this or the gargantuan weapon that we have already to fight the final boss. But let's test it out against the weaker enemies first. Boom. Oh, wait, it didn't one-shot all of them, but it one-shot most of them. That was actually pretty cool. All right, so this thing's almost a one-shot. If we would have had like explosion or fire damage, it would have been a guaranteed. Oh my gosh, this thing's a destroyer. Yo, this thing's insane. Hold up. Oh my god, I almost one-shotted him too. All right, what about this boss over here? I don't know if you can even consider this a boss. He is technically a boss. Like, he's the spider boss, technically. All right, the armor is holding up. The armor has so much defense. This thing is crazy. Guys, this weapon is insane. It swings a little slow. I like faster swinging weapons, but this thing is pretty crazy. Anyways, boom. And a few more hits, he's going to be cooked. There we go. All right. But guys, let's go now into the peak. Let's fight the stronger enemies in this whole like world. Oh my god, it just one-shot everyone basically. It just one-shotted every single monster on us. Yo, oh my gosh. This thing is insane. This might be the coolest armor set that I've ever made. It looks so cool. Actually, I think the rainbow crystal armor set was a little bit cooler, but this one's cool as well. But guys, now we're going to the peak and we're going to fight the stronger enemies in this game. All right, guys, we're officially in the peak. Let's lock in. All right, can we one-shot? Oh, we one-shot the orcs. That's a good sign. Okay, we one-shot the orcs if it's a critical. Also, I just realized I don't have any critical chance on right now. We should probably equip that. All right, let's boost our critical chance by 28%. All right, boom. This thing is insane. And just to add a few more damage and even more attack speed, if we go to the demon race, we can make this weapon even stronger. But I want to do an armor test. How strong is this armor against 3 orcs? All right, let's grab all 3 of them. And as y'all can see, oh my gosh, we're barely losing health and they're literally all dying before we even, yo. Okay, well, this armor is OP. That's a that's 100% verification that this armor is insanely good. Yo, demon race is so good for the fact that you get like the 20% attack speed. Yeah, the demon race is so good for PvP. All this account needs is archangel race. If it had archangel race, like we wouldn't have to switch any other race. But anyways. All right, I want to test out the oh my gosh, I almost had Excalibur sword. We have not made an Excalibur sword yet. All right, I want to test out this gargantuan sword. Is it going to be like way better than the other sword that we made? All right, let's just test it out. Yeah, it's way better already. Just off that kill. You can just swing faster and do like almost the same amount of damage. So this is the sword that we're going to use against the final boss. This sword literally costed 8 gargantuan to make and it had a 25 times multiplier. But anyways, guys, let's go into the dungeon and let's go fight this final boss. Yo, bro's going to be no match for us, bro. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Come on. Final boss. All right, let's drink this potion. All right, let's cook him. Oh, snap. Bro froze us. Boom. Oh my gosh, we are destroying him. Destroying his health. Destroying him. He already has half health almost. I feel like we only like hit him a few times too. Armor set in the world inside the forge in today's video, because at the end of this video we are going to beat a run and we're going to try to kill the boss as fast as we can. And guys, like always, we have 3 challenges that we need to complete in today's video. We need to forge the best armor, forge the fastest weapon, and then we need to defeat the final boss at the end of the video. I don't know if this armor is going to be good for fighting the final boss, bro, because bro, it's literally going to be the fastest armor, not the strongest. But we're going to find out if it's even good for killing the final boss. Who knows? Maybe we're going to be too fast for him to even hit us. But anyways, let's get to crafting, guys. You guys already know the drill. I kind of want this to be like Veldshire armor. Let's do 5 Veldshire. Let's do like 7. Let's do 6 Lightite. And then let's do 6 Aerorite. And then let's do 6 Etherealite. And with this setup, this should be pretty good. We can get a heavy helmet right now. Let's actually throw in a little bit more. We're going to need a little bit more if we want some better stuff. Okay, now we have heavy leggings. And then we almost... Okay, that's pretty good. So the formula right now is 8 Veldshire, 7 Etherealite, and then... Yo, I don't know how to say this ore right here, bro. But we have a 6 multiplier, guys. But before we craft, I really want to show you guys what this ore actually does. So the Iorite ore is a broken piece of raw magic. Sharp, unstable, and sharp sharply not safe to pocket. Yo, that was a headache to read, bro. But it has a 3.4 times multiplier. The Velchire has a 5.5 times multiplier. It's a legendary ore. Base value is 103. And it says smooth, refined, and unnaturally cold. Looks expensive even before forging. And then obviously we have the Lightite. The Lightite is literally so bright it almost floats. Forging it is said to cause hallucinations. And it's a 4.6 times multiplier. So with the combination of all these ores, we're gonna find out how crazy our movement speed can get in this game. All right, okay, let's do 9 Velchire again. Let's do 8 Lightite, 8 Aerorite, and then we're gonna do 8 Ethereal Light. And then we got a heavy chest plate, heavy leggings, heavy helmet. Let's just see what the heck we get, guys. All right, here we go. Oh my god, why does it look like that, bro? It looks weird. What the heck? Oh wait, whoa, wait, this thing's like all golden. It looks drippy. What the heck? Wait, oh my god, it looks actually so cool. All right, and we got Dark Knight chest, please. This is going to look so fire. Like when we're running, we're gonna see like our Dark Knight cape like floating behind us. All right, at least it was Dark Knight and not normal night. That's actually really cool. This actually looks way cooler than I thought, bro. What the heck? It's just all golden. Oh my gosh. This thing's insane. All right, defense stat is 307 defense. It's not the highest defense, but it's not bad, okay? But we need to look at the stats of this armor set. How much movement speed do we have? How much movement speed do we have? Oh my gosh. Bro, do we even want to look at it? Oh my god. 32 movement speed, 32 movement speed, 25% extra vitality. Oh my god. And guys, we have movement speed runes that we're also going to add on top of it. So we're going to be the fastest player in Forge history. All right, let's throw in some, it's going to look like we're hacking, bro. It's literally going to look like we're hacking by the end of this video. All right, let's throw 8 Ethereal Light, and then Aerorite. Let's throw on like 8 of that. And okay, we're going to take a little bit off this recipe. And now we have leggings, 47%, heavy helmet, 35%. I really want to get the wolf leggings or wolf helmet. Come on, please. Wolf, come on. Leggings. Freak, no. Guys, if you guys don't know, night leggings is the worst thing that you can get, bro. This thing literally might have 100 defense. It literally might have 100 defense. That's it. I wouldn't be surprised. But who knows? Maybe these things might be overpowered and we're underestimating them. If we have more materials after we craft the helmet, I might have to craft another legging set, guys. Honestly, I really want Dark Knight or like, come on, how much defense? 169. I told you guys, bro. I told you there's no way we were getting past 100 defense with this that setup right there. All right, let's go for a helmet this time. All right, same recipe, but this time we're going for a helmet. All right, so we have, okay, let's make helmet the most and then leggings the second most. All right, there we go. All right, so this recipe, oh, okay, we have a lot of Lightite. We have a lot of like materials left. We have a lot to make some better gear. Let's go ahead and craft this. And what the heck is that? Ew, what the, ew, that's disgusting, bro. Oh no, bro, this is bad. That was a complete waste of materials right there, bro. L recipe right there. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is a complete waste of materials. We're gonna have to redo this again. Hopefully we don't run out of any of the ores, because that's gonna be really annoying, guys. Yo, this thing's gonna have 50 defense, bro. 106 defense. That is absolute garbage, bro. We should have just sold it instantly. All right, we're gonna run it back. We have a 49% chance for the leggings, 28% chance for the helmet. And guys, remember, at the end of this video, we're fighting the final boss with the, no way, we got this again, bro. Yeah, we're fighting the final boss with the fastest armor set in the game, guys. I wonder if speed is gonna be like, is the speed equal goodness in this game? Is it gonna make us overpowered? Or are we gonna like just get one-shotted because the defense stat is so low? Like, bro, I don't know what to expect. But we ended up wasting more materials. This time we're going straight for the helmet. All right, forget the leggings. I guess we're gonna stick with night leggings, okay? And these things have 155. I think the defense stat got worse. The recipe did change a little bit, but now we're going for the heavy head helmet. Heavy helmet, come on. All right, heavy helmet, 51%. We get higher than that, or is 51% the highest? All right, let's take out a little bit of these ores. All right, guys, this is the setup right now. 51% chance for the heavy helmet. Let's go. Oh my god, what is that? Bro, it's like a peacock armor set, bro. Like, what is this? Why does it have feathers on it? Oh my gosh, bro. There's no way we just wasted even more materials. At least this is not like a hard material to get. This thing is pretty easy to get. I just want to see what the helmet, hopefully after all this we get the wolf helmet. All right, that's what we want. Wolf helmet will actually add a little bit of aura to this thing. But what the heck? Wait, why does that have more defense stat than, what the heck? Wait, did we ever craft a heavy chest plate? I don't think we did. Oh, this is bad. Oh, we did. Okay, we did. Okay, I'm tripping, guys. Okay, All right, so all we need is the helmet. That's the last and final material that we need. The last and final armor set. Oh my gosh. Yo, it's been so long. I almost forgot we crafted the chest piece. What the heck? All right, heavy helmet. We have a 51% chance. Let's go. Come on. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Guys, if we would have wasted more materials, I don't think we had enough to craft. We wouldn't have had enough, bro, to craft that, like the full armor set. We would have had to go to the mines and go farm for some more. But now that the whole armor set is crafted now, we can finally see the final movement stat. I think we're gonna have over 100% movement stat, guys. Like, this is gonna be insane. Hopefully this has a lot of defense. All right, at least 200. At least 200, please. All right, 233. This armor is like equivalent to the second world armor. All right, but let's equip it now and let's just see the final transformation, guys. Okay, so I think we have the wrong leggings on. No, we don't. Okay, it's time for us to sell some things, guys. We have so much garbage in our inventory. Okay, let's sell all this garbage stuff right here. Boom. All right, we made a little bit of our money back. But guys, this is what the armor finally looks like. We look like a big block of cheese. Yeah. All right, so now let's go over here and let's just see the final stats. So we have 33% movement speed almost, okay, on the chest piece. Then we have 32% on the leggings, and then we have additional 33% on the, oh my god, we have 100% movement speed. We have a literal 100% movement speed. All right, let's add on, let's enhance it, add runes, and then we're gonna see how fast we actually are in this game, guys. And guys, to add on top of this, we can change our race. I think Angel race has an increased movement speed buff, so we can add a 20% more running speed as well. There we go. Chest piece has all the rune slots. All right, guys, and now that the full armor set has been enhanced, now it's time to add the runes onto it. And guys, don't forget, we need to craft a weapon. I want to craft the world's fastest weapon. Okay, if we can craft the world's fastest weapon, that'll be so cool. But let's add this swiftness runes. We're going to take swiftness runes off our other armor sets though. I didn't think we were gonna have to do this, but we will definitely have to. All right, guys, here we go. We're adding on all the swiftness runes to our chest piece, our leggings, and our helmet. And here, I want to see what our final, like, 51% movement speed buff. Oh my god. Yo, this might be the fastest armor set in the entire game. Okay, so now we have 9% movement speed. Okay, all of these are basically 9% movement speed. And there we go. Guys, this is the final. Oh my god, look how fast we run. Yo. Oh my. This is the Sonic Hedgehog build, bro. Okay, we definitely need a, oh my gosh, this is insane. All right, so let's go ahead and we got to find out what race adds movement speed and attack speed, because now we need to craft the most fastest weapon. Okay, wait, it's demon race. Demon race gives you 20% movement speed and 20% attack speed and 20% additional damage. So we're gonna keep this race on, but now it's time for us to craft the weapon. All right, so let's craft a crazy weapon. So if we do Veldshire, or if we do Veldshire, what if we do a Veldshire? Let's go for Excalibur. A Veldshire Excalibur. Okay, let's use a bunch of Eyesight. Let's use a bunch of Lightite. Wait, no, we shouldn't use Lightite. We should use Crimsonite. That's what we should use. Let's throw some Malachite on there because it's going to add extra damage. But so far, how's things looking? Wouldn't it be kind of cool if we're the fastest person in this game, but we also have the most slowest movement? We have Eyesight and Snow White, so like it'll slow the enemies when we hit them. So we're moving faster, but the enemies move slower, basically. All right, so we have a 7.9 times multiplier. This weapon's not going to be that bad. I think I should save some of my Veldshire a little bit. Yeah, we're going to save a little bit. All right, there we go. Let's go for this Excalibur. Come on, 8 times multiplier. Oh my gosh, this might be the, oh my gosh, wait, can it be a Dragon Slayer? A Dragon Slayer, the fastest Dragon Slayer. Okay, oh my god, we got it bad. The sword's so big, bro. All right, if we get all perfects, I think we can get 100% still. Oh my gosh. Oh, oof. Let's go. All right, there we go. The sword has been created, but will this sword be good or is it going to be mid? All right, I want to create like the heaviest sword, but add like light attack speed. Oh my god, 321 damage. Wait, that thing's crazy. All right, so we're gonna make the heaviest weapon with those runes, no, with attack speed runes. But then we're gonna make the lightest weapon with like some OP stats. Wait, we can get a straight sword. I don't want a straight sword though. I want a dagger because a dagger swings the fastest. Let's go for a dagger right here. All right, there we go. Okay, even though this dagger is gonna be pretty weak, it might be actually pretty strong dagger if we think about it. All right, boom, 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 boom. Dang, this thing looks pretty cool. What the heck? All right, guys, here we go. So we have the world's heaviest weapon. We're gonna add some attack speed runes to it, make it a little faster. Oh my god, this dagger does 63 damage a hit. Bro, All right, so now we have 2 fast-paced weapons. All right, so wait, we need to see the stats on these things. All right, so this thing has, wait, whoa, critical chance 25%. Wait, oh, that's the wrong weapon. That's the wrong weapon. Okay, lethality. All right, the enhancements aren't that crazy, but we're gonna start off with the dagger first, guys. We're gonna start off with the dagger first. We're gonna add attack speed runes to both of them, and then we're just gonna see how fast it can swing. Because if we can have like the fastest swinging weapon with the fastest armor set, that might be crazy, bro. It might be a crazy combination. All right, so we need to look for attack speed runes, bro. I don't know if we have any attack speed runes on any of our weapons. Here, let's look. Okay, we have this one. Let's detach that. We're not going to care too much about what. Oh, that has critical chance. That's not attack speed. Anything else with attack speed? Let's go. Let's take this off this bad boy. All right, we're going to take this off, this trident right here. And then we're also going to take this off as well. Yo, the attack speed is about to be off the charts, bro. This is about to be the fastest weapon of all time. So now let's go ahead and put some, we go double lifesteal in this. Let's see if we have anything else. All right, we're going to go double lifesteal. Since it's a dagger, we're going to be up close and personal. So we have freezing. Oh my God, this dagger does 82 damage a hit. It has 0.35 attack speed. But guys, we have 35 additional attack speed plus the 20% from the demon race. So we have 55% attack speed, which means we're basically doing 0.17 like attack speed on this weapon, which is kind of crazy. All right, but anyways, let's on this great sword, let's add some more attack speed runes. Do we have any more attack speed runes? We might have to like, okay, we have flame spark on here. Let's add that. And then we have a drain edge as well. Let's add that. And now this thing has a 35 attack speed plus the 55% or 20% from the demon race. So we're basically doing a 0.6 attack speed with this great sword. Guys, let's go test this out, guys. We need to go test this out. And just to add more to our speed, let's go ahead and buy some speed potions. And let's also buy some damage potions, guys, because remember, we have to fight the final boss with the fastest armor set of all time. Look at our weapon. We can't even see the dagger anymore. Bro, we run so fast. Here, let's pop this real quick. Oh my gosh. Yo, we run insanely fast. Doesn't even make sense. Oh my God, we attack so fast. Bro, we attack so fast. Oh my gosh. This thing is crazy. Oh my gosh. This is actually an insane weapon, bro. This is like an insane build. Bro, we run so fast, we can't even hit him. Yo, we literally can't even hit him. We have to stand still. So if we see an enemy about to hit us, we can literally just move. That's how fast we run. We can literally just walk away. Oh my gosh. This is actually kind of crazy. This weapon is actually like really cracked. Oh my gosh. All right, so we can just go like this. If he hits us, we can walk away. We don't even have to parry anymore. If he's about to attack, we literally just walk. All right, walk away. And with this, walk away. Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. This might be the most insane setup that I've ever created inside the forge, guys. This weapon's like, it hits so fast. Wait, we're tickling him, bro. We do no damage. We only do 100 damage a hit. But the good thing about it, we could just sit here and just keep hitting him and he'll eventually die. But let's go ahead and switch weapons. Let's try this weapon now. All right. Oh my God, look how fast we run. Yo, this is crazy. Wait. This weapon actually might be more cracked. This weapon actually might be better because we can do the heavy attack and just walk away. Oh my God, look how fast we swing the sword. Yo, it's like a one-shot combo. All right, let's kill the final boss right here. Let's just see how fast we are against him. All right, here, I have a combo. Okay, we hit him with the heavy. Boom, boom. All right, hit him with the heavy. Boom, boom, boom. Wait, this sword is insane. This sword is way crazier than the last one. I'm not gonna lie, guys. But this is only the beginning because now we need to test out the fastest armor plus the fastest weapon against the final boss, guys. This combination is insane though. What the heck? Let's just see how fast we can run to the final boss though. Let's pop the speed potion. Let's just get to him as fast as possible. Oh, we took the wrong route. Okay, we took the wrong way. Okay, let's keep going. Come on. This is crazy. Bro, this is the Sonic the Hedgehog build. You know, one shot? Oh my God, it doesn't even need to. Bro, the enemies like, we literally move too fast for the enemies in this game. It's actually insane. But I think we are now ready to fight the final boss. All right, we're gonna pop these. Okay, let's pop the damage potion, pop the speed potion. We're gonna pop it one more time, and we're gonna get ready. All right, let's go. All right, guys, we have 101 minute on the timer. Look at our speed potion has 1 minute on it. It's gonna tell us how long we took to kill the boss, basically. All right, we should not be getting hit. Wait, we take a lot of damage. Oh, we take a lot of damage. This is bad. We take a lot of damage, bro. We actually can't lose this fight. We take so much damage. This is bad. This armor set is so weak, but it's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Yo, we're actually kind of cooked. This is the first time we ever lost against the boss. We haven't lost yet though, guys. There's still hope. He's kind of hard to hit a little bit. All right, our stamina literally ran out.